So, Death Initiation Phase.
Death initiation phase.
Arachna was right. There is a power of death here in the hallowed halls. I felt that power in the Valley of Wonders. It is the power I denied within me. I see it now. Gabriel hid it, but as I walked through the hallowed halls, I passed near the tomb of Queen Julia's brother, Meandor. There I saw a vision of myself in a pool. I saw death. I need no transition to death, for I have been dead all along. It was no dream. I drowned, and then Gabriel appeared. Meandor was the brother and enemy of Julia in life. Now he is here with me in the halls. He claims that Julia is a key to the traitor's plan, and that there is more to the plan than merely possessing the wizard's throne. He also believes that time is short. I don't know whether to believe him or think him mad. For Julia's sake, I will prove myself to this apparition. I must embrace the power of death and rise to Meandor's challenge.
Okay, message. Embrace death. I have prepared a spell for you in that vault. Now prove you are ready to learn the last sphere by defeating me. Doesn't seem like a huge map. One enemy, then surface and underground phase. Black Spiders, Dark Gift. +2 damage and Death Strike. Weaken. Units gets -2 to defense and resistance. So we have no damage spell. It's no good. Death Ray. Animate Ruins. Okay. We need 100 mana for that. And there it is. We need to animate our undead city before we can get any troops. Nice start. I think we need to produce a unit first, or two. We need to get things rolling. Nothing's gonna happen unless we have units too. We got a couple right from the start. So you get a free city and some units in it. Ooh, more undead cities. I'll keep these one in a group. Yeah. My god, there are some enemies, and if we send them out one by one, we're going to lose all our battles. Looks like halflings, a peasant, and a slinger. Okay, I'd like to test out the resurgence thing. If these guys die, are they gonna be brought back alive just because I win the fight? Or do I need to wait for them to actually rise up? Okay, we're not gonna find that out because like now the zombies are gonna die. But don't dare to take the risk of losing Death Knight. Zombies are totally worthless. Town of Laura. Ritual City, Life Node, construction resources, yeah, a lot of cool things. Deauville and Leashire. Haunted Crypt. On the ancient crypt's tombstone, a blue light begins etching a message. I will only return to serve the Lord of Destruction, who cleanses this land of the living. I want to see what's in the campsite. Yeah. Well, at least it's the fight. area cars. Okay, casting specialist. This is taking so long to cast even simple things. I'll visit this one first. Screw it. Yeah, I think we're gonna die here. And no one's hitting him. And no one's doing any damage, so yeah, I think we just kill ourselves. Well, the zombies are gonna resurge very soon though. So maybe we can we outrun them? I don't think so. Zombie smash. Flame tongue. +1 attack, +1 attack damage, fire strike. But we're so weak now that we can't do anything else. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of time for these guys heal, so exactly, zombie, you know how it is. Forces from here. We can go for the sword. Should attack this city too. You will. Combine forces and go do something. I think where we will be casting some buff spells now. Main door. Fool! Free from here before it is too late. Guess we are finally seeing some of his troops. What to take? Cosmic Spray. Do I see Mandor's troops? Do know. The wizard is our best combat unit at the moment, so I'm gonna buff him. And we're gonna go with Black Spiders. All those should help us not get too bad casualties. At least we can secure our cities a little bit now. And an enemy city right up top of us. Shit. We're gonna take out both of those cities. Be after we get the crypts. Message. Halflings? Perhaps the goblins further to the north are easier for you to kill. A true Lord of Death does not discriminate between good and evil, or cute and ugly. So, kill everything. We want 2 black spiders. A single webbing attempt can easily fail. Very easily, in fact. So we need 2 more. extra zombies can go on scouting. Near life node. Ah! So, causes us pain. We'll wait for the second spider, or are we? No. Ah, spider. Yeah, we're doing just fine by not hitting anything. Could cast Death Ray. Are these immune to Deathmatic? No. Okay, let's see how much Death Ray does damage. Five points and target cursed. When it's 2 resistance, Death Weakness prevents healing. Death Weakness is probably the most useful ability in Warweb. Seems like our sort of a cripple fight. No one does real damage. Ooh, and you proved me wrong. Sure. Pick up. Defense 1, Unholy Champion. So that means willpower. Oh yes. I'm sort of hesitant to go into the Magic Vault, because they have the automatic spell constantly being cast on you. We have very weak units and no real way to produce units. So this can end very badly. We lose a lot of units there. We don't really have a way to recover from that. Area guard. Wait for the second spider to come up. We need to kill things very quickly. Wyvern Riders. To kill things very fast there. So the ability to whip them down would be very, very nice. We have sufficient defenses here. Evil goods. I pull back to the cities. No match for a vibrant rider. More halflings. And raiding undead. It shouldn't take too long. Exit, we aren't hitting shit. Kill the far off archer and we'll be fine. Yeah. Corpus Furia. Detonates the corpses of the dead to damage units. Well, is that good or bad? It could go either way. I think we're gonna go to the life node. We're so close here, so we'll go through here and get to these two cities. The problem with the corpse explosion is naturally you don't really get people or groups fighting over the same area constantly. Few situations might be city battles. Either at the gate, if you are defending and the enemy is coming to the gate, or you naturally attack and you want to blow up creatures at the wall. The thing is, it costs 20 mana. So in what situation have you killed so specifically units that it's more advantageous for you to blow them up, the corpses, than it is to just cast another attack spell? I suppose it depends on how much damage an exploding corpse does and what's the area of effect. It can be sort of useful, or it can be totally useless. At least the enemy has never used it, so I'm leaning on the totally useless side of things at the moment. And one of you get the construction resource before the enemy scout takes it. Shit. think we can get the resource, we just can't go there to get it. Go here and then on the next turn just rush there, guard it. One archer down. Yeah. And webbing is pretty unreliable, I have to say. Ooh. There it goes. It does last for some time. So you don't have to constantly have to successfully recast it. We can't get the wizard can't get experience, so someone else needs to kill that. Spider. None of these cities have walls, so I think we are going to survive attacking them. It's also free healing all over the place. Okay, we could build vampires at this point. I think that makes a lot of sense. They're fairly crappy units, but they do have seduction ability. Life. I feel a great disturbance in my power. Destroy. Death. A life note seems to be bad for us. At least in theory, it hasn't produced any negative effects in practice. We'll wait up until our manas recover and then we'll attack there. Probably going to... We just destroyed the cities. Yes, we should. Because we will get automatic units out of them this way. crack zombie units. So we're gonna go with Death Ray. Weaken the Rogue, it's by far the best unit he has. That didn't help much. Whip the bastard. Excellent. More webbing. I'm not sure if I should get the experience for the spiders. The real value of spiders is always just the weapon ability. Yeah, there's nothing here. Sweet River destroyed. Bitter sweetness. Moving on to the next. See how this goes. We can easily just whip them when they come inside. Peasants are not the problem. Just want to make sure the stone throwers are not the problem. Spider fail. Spider fail. Yeah, more spider fails. Spider dead. Oh, let's make a new one. Vampires being produced, and ooh, they have an actual army coming our way. That is bad. Holy shit. Dear Sir I notice your art for destruction. Stinky reporting to duty. Jack is the undead rogue, pure evil. Jack. Spellcasting. Okay, warrior, not too great, but he comes with a good army, so yes, please. And which means we have about 23 gold as of this moment. We're broke. Gold income, we have 16 gold, 23 income. Where did the bastard appear? Apparently he didn't appear anywhere. What the fuck is going on? Did he appear here now? Exactly send anyone there, so I don't know. We need to attack this place soon. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Things might be happening. Sending us the suicidal zombie to take things out. Third vampire and we're broke. I'll take the Death Knight. Thank you. And there really is nothing here, and we kind of can't afford to build anything. At least our income went up again. Yeah, we aren't going anywhere. They're intercepting everything we want to do. Ranged attack units need to be dealt with first. Okay, that went smoothly. Anything else? So please succeed in webbing it again. Thank you. Ondol destroyed. Haha, yet another halfling sitting ruins. You are beginning to master the Sphere of Death. I'll take your word for it. Okay, well, it really seems that we just should have destroyed any city here and then try to claim our improved army. Dragons and enemy spiders. We have to wait here for a few turns, so might as well try to go get the ancient ruin. Big problem with the spiders. These are slow spiders. Yeah, that's taken care of. Excellent. Gets experience. I'm going to go with black spiders. They seem to function a bit better when they have a big experience. Maybe the webbing attack is tied to your attack rating or something like that. More income, maybe. We're very poor. I don't know. Pick something. Casting specialist. No. Merchants. No. Scholar. They have a good enough force that I don't dare to go in aggressive fight against them. 2 range units, 1 flying and 1 seducting unit. Okay, at least undead are immune to the seduction. Still quite a competent army versus this kind of a pathetic grouping. So we could build a couple of units. No, we can't. We can't afford anything. How many spiders? I think we're gonna change our return zombie unit to Death Knight. As wonderful as zombies are, they're still zombies and sort of useless. Could you please not kill my only archer? You need to keep the Minotaur away. Or do you? No, kill the pig if you can. Can't do shit. Protect the spiders. Think we can whip that down. Excellent. Ancient Ruin, 96 gold and the Wine Whip. Attack +1 and Entangle. Yeah. Does that mean I just get the ability, or... Yeah, it would be great if it would entangle while with normal attacks. Might be asking a bit too much. Okay, we're definitely heading back to where we started this game. I'm changing the research. Alter node. I need to alter the life nodes to death nodes. Someone who's faster. Go check out that side if you can. Okay, we have 300 gold, that's something. And haven't had this much gold for in a while. Yeah, I think we're gonna build a couple ballistas. So if the flying son of a bitch comes after to hang around here, we can attack it without too much worry. And we're broke again. They're attacking without proper army. I don't get what the hero message was. Now they're attacking with stacks of 8 units. Notification that we got a hero and an army and we didn't get shit. So now we're trying to... If we had that force, we could have done something. Now we're basically aren't doing shit. We can't afford to do shit, and enemy forces that are way beyond us are rolling our way. And we have no hero, which is always great. We don't have a wizard soul, which is always great. So shit just keeps piling on top of us now. And I'm a bit worried about that. Insufficient gold, insufficient everything. We have no gold, can't do shit. Have no heroes, we have nothing. So defensive battle. Oh, definitely I want to play this. We want to see if we can get rid of any one of their ballistas. No, he shot his own ballista. Oh, that's a thing you can do apparently. coming through the gate. It's gonna take some time. Maybe if we're lucky we can get a second ballista. Yeah, thank you, computer AI. Miss. Well, 2 ballistas with a single archer, I'd call that a success. We probably have to base the force anyway in actual combat. Maybe a city defense or something like that, so... We could come through here. No, we need to go get the construction resource. We'll build something here. It won't make much of a difference. We just don't have the gold to build the structures we need there. Yeah, what the fudge happened to the hero or something? I accidentally pressed something wrong. The thing is, you can only scroll these messages back to a very short while. So maybe I just missed that. I mean, it had time to scroll over, so. It was something that was supposed to just magically appear, so there's nothing for me anymore to go back to. There's no unit in the field for me to interact with. It was just that one-time event that if something went wrong with that, it's over. Naturally, I would accept the force. I thought I did. Maybe I misclicked something. Why wouldn't you? You have nothing here, absolutely nothing. We're having to use goddamn zombies to be our only defense force in the city. You should have just... If it's just something like that, you should just give us the troops. No ifs or buts, you just get them. Do I want to... Yeah, I want to cast another animate. Lost a feeling in leg. Change position, now the feeling's coming back. Terrible feeling. Now, animate ruins. They're capturing everything that they don't have to fight for. Crap. My respect for Death Knights has gone down considerably since playing with the Death faction. It's a terrible... Well, they're not terrible, but... They're losing against everyone. Could be just my bad luck. It does seem terrible, that's it. Much better. Yeah, we're gonna burn down that steep. Well, the good thing about the zombies, we can send them to capture things and no one cares if it dies. Fight here shouldn't be too bad. They're good units, but I think we can take them without casualties. We'll alter the node. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I do have a sort of another idea about the missing hero we were supposed to get. Maybe it's not supposed to come from the city we destroyed, but its message is triggered from the first city you destroyed, but the actual event is not. So we saw the message, but since the troops weren't actually available for us, we didn't get anything. Okay, the wizard being here is great. It draws fire quite well, and now with the entangle ability, it can be also very useful here. So entangled and webbed. Gets the kill. I'd like the cavalry to be more experienced. Maybe I stood in the wrong place when I cast the animate ruins. I mean, we have a full stack of 8. If I animate this ruin, where would the new creatures appear? There's Avengers there, so they can't appear there. Should be a simple fight. Those are not good units. Yeah, we'll just offer it an opportunity to attack us and then entangle and whip it. Elite Deathmatch. Increased power for us. One city remains. I'm sort of gambling on the fact that maybe we needed to destroy or burn all the cities instead of just one. It's not like it's a bad thing if we go after them anyway. Curtains. No. Conqueror. This is still pretty bad. We can barely hold on to the holdings we have, and we can't afford to do any forward attacking or aggressive action. We're just sitting here doing nothing. More mana. Spectre. I think we want Champion's Guild and Bone Horror production going. That should be our goal. It's more important than getting the Wizard's Tower at the moment. Okay, Entangle. One down. Weapon. 2 down. Three down. Fantastic. One more guy left and we can save this. It's about 5 experience points. Yeah, nothing's happening. Well, there's that goblin stay still there. I'm gonna burn it too, just to be sure. The hero, I don't care about the army anymore, I care about the hero. If we don't get a hero, we've fought quite a bit already. So we would have probably an okay hero at this point. Now we have nothing. That's the problem, and we probably have nothing at the start of the next mission. So it's gonna take a huge amount of time for us to climb out of this pit again. We haven't been relying on regular troops for some time. I mean, in the previous campaign, we used the heroes extensively to plow through all enemies. So maybe it's a nice change of pace. Maybe it sucks, but it's not like we have options here. I have to do it. And Death Knights can't handle peasants. At least they are not losing to entangled peasants yet. At least everyone survived. Okay, we have a decent amount of cities now, income is coming back up. Not all cities have to be idle constantly. Yeah. Please, please, please give the Champions Guild so we can start producing something useful. It came up in a second. Spectres. I don't think these are going to be particularly good. Not against an opponent that's basically exactly like us. It has to be Bone Horrors. We don't really have the money for them now. We should help. Ooh, vampire this time. Huh. Yeah, got it. I don't really care what happens here. I want the Bone Horrors more than I want to keep these capacities. I do want to... yeah, we need to arrive here and start attacking. Although, by the looks of it, the enemy has a lot of forces there, so maybe we should take this at least first. See what the situation is. Yeah, alter nude. The troops moving around here aren't all that bad. There it is. Jack. Why are you there, Jack? Yeah. Talk to me, Jack. Talk to me. I want a hero. And here comes their attack group. Yeah, looks pretty goddamn bad. Straight up. Yeah, you get the taste of a bone horror. Maybe I didn't have money or something. It costs 700. I'm pretty sure he didn't cost 700. I'm pretty sure he volunteered to join and I said accept. Maybe I misclicked or something. Maybe something happened and the event moved past. Something must have happened wrong. Either way, I don't have 700. We're gonna have to just keep dragging this on until I have. Ooh. Sure how we're gonna handle this. We need to get rid of ballistas, that's the key ingredient here. Wyvern Rider isn't one of my favorites here either, but I think we can do something like that. More importantly, I'm basically betting on the bone horror we have. Whatever happens, it'll survive. But that means they can't have range units here. If they have range units, all bets are off. Webbing is not going to help. Yeah, it's going to be very close. We'll see how this goes. I don't see our situation being too bad. I know Death Knights aren't that great, and the Bone Horror is definitely much better. So, if we can combine them with the units we have, we might be able to get something done. Vampire's gonna attack right through the goddamn wall. What can we do with seduction? Or fails? Seeds. Excellent. Much we can do here. Yeah. We are just taking turns to do some goddamn troops. Summon troops, can they be seduced? No. No, we're kind of flying units, so The spider has to die. It's potentially very, very dangerous. We have only one proper attack troop, so it can neutralize that entirely. I think we're gonna bail out on this city. Staying inside is not doing us favors anymore. And yeah, it's too late. We're trapped. Can try to seduce some of the cavalry. Try being the word, yeah? Kill it. Excellent. At least we killed something. We're gonna have to go into their attack range. Yep. Wait. You can die. I'll take the chance. Oops. I didn't notice that unit there. Shit. I had a perfect opportunity to try to seduce one of their cavalry units and attack instead. Bad on us. We still have one vampire left, so one seduce at them. We succeed. So try to attack the enemy unlit. You managed to kill yourself, that's something. We're in a very good position. We're definitely going to suffer more casualties, but I don't see them having anything particularly deadly here anymore. And the Bone Horror is just destroying all of the cavalry without any effort, really. Another one bites the dust. "14 units lost, 4 units less on our side. Conqueror Research. Summoner. And yeah. Bone Horror here basically saved our lives. Yeah, that costs a fucking fortune. Oh shit. The question is, are we gonna start saving money now, or are we just gonna keep on producing things? That's a lot of money. Shit. Anyone producing something? Stop immediately. If I can, I'd like to get the hero before I end. Going to tail them. I could go for one of the dragon layers. We have 2 webbing and 1 entangle, so that might be enough to survive those. And we need money, and dragon layers can produce nice amounts of money if you finish them. So I think we're gonna get to go at least. Not a good opponent for us. Yeah. Forgot. Well, did dragon layers always cast spells on you? I could call that way. Either we whip that bastard, or entangle it, or we're all dead. Thank you. We don't have a lot of time. Yeah, the spells might be a bit too much for us. I didn't count on those. Usually those are only magic bolts. Three strikes and none of you bastards are even hitting. Yeah, this devastates my only functioning army. It's the spells, they're too much. Ah, thank goodness. Well, it's a victory, so that's something. And we didn't lose too many troops. 282 gold, Shield of Ankh, team's loss. So we're maybe 2 turns away from being able to afford him. And we didn't lose anything too valuable, so we can just recast the black spiders. Yep, I'm not going for the second one. So 2 turns maybe, hopefully. So, ballistas. We're going to have to build a few more units. It shouldn't delay us though. I mean, our income is a couple of hundred, so we should get about 1,000 gold on the next turn. To get a level 1 hero. Oh, game. No! Accept. Finally! Ah, sweet Jesus. Now I can... What are we gonna do? Now we need the Wizard's Tower. We only have one decent city, so it's not gonna be a huge problem deciding where we have to go and do it. Yeah, it's going to have to be this. 500, so that's a couple more turns. Who can't be helped? There is the production resource there, so I'm inclined to go that route. Which would mean that we do have to complete something here before that, otherwise it will give us suckier options. We're gonna do the stone wall and probably necessary in the meantime. Yeah. We're heading there with everything now. Do need to do an item trade with the other hero though. What? We have 0 chance here. Bone Horror against, what was it, a vampire and a zombie. Yeah. And there's no defenses here either, so they're as good as dead. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go on the rampage and capture rampage inside their areas. No, we're not. Okay, now we're gonna need to do that item exchange. Which one is better though? I don't think vampires are a good choice. They're just fine if the enemy isn't undead. Also, not a huge fan of the raid, so he's going to need 3 more units. Okay. I'm giving him all the weaponry, all the equipment, so he can switch around as needed. I'm taking the loser bump here. Let's get the spiders and the elite deathknights. We have an okay group here, but not good enough to stand against the enemies coming our way. The hero is okay too, not exactly great. Enchantments we have: Dark Gift, remove, enchanted weapon, remove. We're changing the units who has them. Yeah, he's an okay warrior, not even an opponent for a single Bone Horror though, so our situation is dire. They had the Bone Horror plant. Master's Tower would probably be a good choice here. Shrine of War. We want veteran Bone Horrors because we're gonna go Basically, this is going to be boiling down to bone horrors going get bone horror. So who has the advantage there is just going to win, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Fight that's pointless. We need to reach that construction resource as fast as possible, and we need to reach that city as fast as possible. These cities are not capable of defending themselves. Like, not at all. I'm not even gonna upgrade them until I have the other cities and the Wizard's Tower secured. I want to get that. I'd like to have a Wizard's Tower there and then something sort of that we're okay to continue with more money. Situation is getting worse and worse and worse. Where's this? Yeah, better walls. Shrine of War coming up. They aren't all. It's either Sanctuary, Master Skills, or Wizard's Tower. Yeah, that's the options. I'm hoping well, Master Skill is something we want. Sanctuary would be okay, but not too important right now. And Wizard's Tower is definitely something we want. Either way, this decides it. If we get Master Skill, we're going to go for the Sanctuary too and just make whatever the super unit was, the Grim Reaper or some kind of a Winged Horror. If we get the Wizard's Tower, we'll go with the Bone Horror line, very likely at least. Ah, you suck. Whip these. Yeah, whipped and entangled. We desperately need experience for this hero. This is day something closer to 50 and he hasn't been able to do anything so far, so we were first supposed to get him a long time ago. It's a lot of experience he's missed. Be our first level up at least. Yeah, Master Skill. It reduces the time we need to build a Bone Horror, and I think our income allows for Bone Horror production, so we're not going to be building whatever the other unit is. Cannons and Bone Horrors, that's probably what we should be building. You can't just have Bone Horrors. Bone Horrors are a lot better though. A single bone horror is useful, a single cannon not so much. It does change the situation a bit. I will be leaving the wizard. I mean, there's no point of leaving the wizard here if there's no Mage's Tower there. So we're going to have a hero wizard combination army. Trying to replace the Death Knights with Bone Horrors as the situation changes, but we do need a certain amount of black spiders at all times. Also, the enchantments have to go back to the wizards too, since he's going to be receiving combat. Okay, spiders and the hero. God's sakes. We don't have enough bone horrors at the moment to just do what we want to do. So it has to be 3 experienced Death Knights. They're not good though. I'm going to get our first bone horror immediately and replace it with another 8-man stack of units there. That should make a noticeable difference. So we are in no risk of losing the city. That's 4 disabling units. That might be a bit too much actually, now that he's here too. We're gonna get... I want another bone horror. Yeah, we're gonna ditch one of the spiders. We have 3 disabling units, 4 bone horrors, a hero and a wizard. That should be good enough to survive almost anything. Temporarily we'll replace the missing slots with Death Knights, but as bone horrors come available we'll replace those. So, and these guys will move to support Bone Horror City, so it's in no danger of being lost. If it goes down, they'll have to go through a huge amount of our units to make that happen, and that's not going to be cheap. Health, offensive, health. Survivability is the biggest problem, and we have a quest. Fiddle hunt a few zombies. It's not a bad place to bad way to start. We'll go in fiddle hunting, and the defenses are. It'll take about 3 turns to produce one. We need more money, so we do need to go on an offensive, otherwise we can't even produce bone horrors. So they've captured everything here. Guess we're going to do a minor change in plan. We're going to send out a force to do recapture work. Armies they have here aren't that big, so a 7-man army has a decent chance of taking these down. I think it's a better use of our abilities than just sitting around here doing nothing. Yeah, and we're done. So, definitely a lot of setbacks as far as area control is concerned, but now we have our hero, and it's much more important thinking about the long-term game here. So I don't feel bad about that. We have casting power. We have it's It only needs to be level 5 or 6 and it has decent survivability, and we'll definitely want to raise defense first. That seems to work a lot better than just going with the offense first. Health and defense for the first half a dozen levels mainly. Actually, if you see something interesting or don't have that option, defense is very good too. But yeah, now we can start playing this mission again. We'll see how we're gonna turn this around. Shouldn't be too big of a problem, but they have a lot of cities and I see a lot of bone horrors already here, and it's probably churning them out constantly, so that's about half dozen I already see here. This can be